really sure why I chose to sit on the floor, but I am completely and utterly uncomfortable right now. But not uncomfortable enough to get up. I'm so out of shape that sitting with my legs crossed hurts. Okay. Hello, my friend. How are you? How are you doing? Long time no see, right? Pretty sure I told you guys that I got a couple of videos coming. I've got I think it's like a vlog-esque type video on how I fixed my hair because it was all splotchy after I did the cap. I think I got a hair on me. And then I got another vlog that I filmed. However, those videos have very much a lot of footage to them that I have not had time to go through up on the, what's that called, iMovie. Also, I still don't have Final Cut back, so that's cool. I'm editing on iMovie and have no clue what the fuck I'm doing, but you know, it's cool. We're making way. We're not, because I haven't done shit, but here I am on the favorites. What? Who am I? What? A favorites? The fuck? Because I have not been making a makeup video, I have been actually using newer products, and I thought, let's do a favorites. I got a lot of shit. I got makeup, I got clothes, I got food, I got shows, I got hoes in different area codes, you know. Okay, let's get into the favorites, because I got a lot of things. Also, using the daylight, and can't really see my face right now, can ya? Data exposure dough. Let's turn that down a little bit. Okay, that's a little bit better. Alright, so why I chose to sit in front of my bed, I don't know, because I have a door in my bedroom and there's lots of light there, so that's the thing. Alright, so I'll start with the makeup, since this is like a half-ass cocked makeup channel or something, whatevs. Alright, first thing on my favorites list is this Charlotte Tilbury is that right? That sounds wrong. Charlotte Tilbury? Is that how you say her name? Wow, I'm real out of the loop, girl. Charlotte Tilbury? Charlotte Tilbury. Yes! That just, when it came out of my mouth, it like sounded weird. You know, when you say fork so many times that you're like, that's right? Fork? Fork? Why does it sound so weird? That's kind of what that felt like. So, Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. This is basically like a, I don't want to say it's a primer because it doesn't really do anything to like prime your skin or do anything. Y'all know I don't really fucks with primers anyways, which I will completely contradict that here in a couple of minutes. But, so you put it on your skin. I have heard, or you put it on before foundation, or you can wear it on its own as just like a real light, like glowy light little thing, that thing. See, it's got like a little bit glow to it. So, I first heard, I want to say it's Samantha Ravindall talk about this, and I heard Raw Beauty Christie talk about this. Think I've heard Jessica Braun talk about it at one point in time or another, and I was like, bitch, first of all, that's like $54 fucking dollars, fuck you now. Second of all, I don't fuck with primers, right? But all these people kept saying, oh my god, so amazing. So I was like, okay, let me try it. So I got it, and oh my god, it's so amazing. It is, I want to say it's like 54 bucks. The reason I bought it is in the Sephora VIB sale or whatever. So I got it, I put it on, I was like, oh my god, I love this. But then I started to think like, okay, this is essentially doing for me so like the Becca, what is it called? Shimmering Skin Perfector, the one that's like supposed to be a highlighter. I basically just use that all over my face, like the liquid one. And this is essentially like that. Also, I feel like maybe you could just take your moisturizer and scrap off some highlighter from your powder highlighter, mix it in there, put it on your face, and that's what you have. It is a little bit more, I don't know if greasy is the word I want to use, but I feel like greasy is kind of the word that I want to use, but I fucks with greasy all day long. Y'all know I'm a dry ass beast, so like grease is my shit, it's my bae, we shipping. Like I'll fuck with grease all day long. So it's kind of greasy, but like in the best way possible, like in such a good way though, in such a good way. I don't think it's worth $54. Look, bitch, I know it's in my favorites, okay? So obviously I think it's worth something, but I feel like if you're somebody that has to like save for it, no, bitch. Go get a moisturizer, throw some fucking, what's it called, highlighter up in there, and you'll essentially have the same thing. But if you can afford it, it is a little, it's nice. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little nice. It's very nice, girl, it is. Okay, next thing. As I just previously stated, I don't really fuck with primers. Y'all know, like, primers aren't my dish. I will buy a primer if it is gonna give me some moisturization, because I'm a dry ass beast. I will buy a primer that's, oh, I guess, like, if it makes my skin a little glowy and nice. Those are really the only two reasons why I buy primer, and I normally don't gravitate towards primer, but for some fucking reason, okay, this is the reason. I bought, if y'all remember, because it's been a real long time, if y'all remember, months down the road, I bought a bunch of stuff from the e.l.f. Jelly Pop line, and I got the blush, and I got the little highlight, and the lip stuff, and then like a couple of other things. Well, when I was at work one day, I was like, oh my god, they got a primer? What's that do? And as glowy and beautiful as like the blushes, the highlighter is, and as juicy as the lip gloss was, I was like, this has to be like, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Glowy. It's got to be glowy like that, right? It's got to like make my skin look real hydrated and stuff, because I have not been drinking all the water lately. So I got it because it said dew primer. So I got it, and I thought this will, you know, give me a little bit of moisturization. This is the oddest primer I have ever felt. I don't even really know how to express it in words. Thankfully, it's only like $6. You can go feel it for yourself. But it is like, let me show you. Let me just show you to explain. When I first pumped this out, I was like, what the entire fuck? Do you see that? Like, what is this? What is going on here? Why is it so sticky and stringy and weird? And then when you rub it in, it's like sticky, but like, oh, and it smells like Fruit Loops. It's sticky and like slippy, but like Philly poresy. It's so fucking weird, but kind of fills your pores at the same time, which that goes away once you put your makeup on, because like any four pillar I shouldn't be on YouTube. Any pore filler does when you put your makeup on. Like, pore fillers to me are just like, are really, they don't do shit, because you're tappy filling your pores, and then as soon as you put your makeup on, you're wiping it out. So like, what's it really doing, right? But it's a little filly pory, and it's just odd. Okay, so I put it on my skin, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then your skin feels really, like my hands, you see like my fingers are sticking together, really sticky and weird, and you're like, this is going to be a fucking disaster. Once I put foundation on this, it's going to get real weird real quick, but it doesn't. It makes your foundation, oh Jesus. I don't know why I continue to use natural light when the natural light in the place where I reside does not stay consistent. I could just punch myself in the face for using natural light when I film, because it's not working for me. It's not working in my favor. Anyways, you think when you put your foundation on, this is going to be a fucking disaster. Like, this is going to look like shit. It's going to get all weird and gross, and you know when you got too much shit on your face, like too much skincare on your face, and you're like, okay, I'm putting my foundation on, and then it just looks gross. You know what I mean? I feel like that is when you put this on your face, what you feel like is going to happen, but it doesn't happen. What does happen is just the best, just the greatest. Like, you look, wow, it's awesome. It's just good. That's, wow. You'd never know. It's been a while since I filmed stuff about makeup, right? Oh no, the mailman. I feel like Tina's asleep right now, and I feel like Hoyt's totally gonna fucking wake her up as soon as the mailman goes by, and I'm not gonna be able to finish this video. Okay, so let's get the move on, and I'll shut the fuck up. It's just weird, but it's so good. And like, I don't wear primer, I don't fucks with primer. I never thought that primers like made my makeup stay on longer, or really did anything, to be honest with you, until I tried this, and it, like, as little foundation as I wear on the daily, it, like, actually makes it look so good. And, like, girl, did this primer just, like, change my mind about primers? Like, it's so good, and it's so weird. I've never felt any. You just have to go feel it. And when you look at it in the package, I don't know if you're going to be able to tell on camera. Probably fucking not. Oh, maybe you can. See, when you look at it in the package, it's, like, all swirly and weird. I really don't know what is in this shit, but it is just good. It's the best. It's awesome. God, I am so uncomfortable right now. This I just randomly came across, because y'all know, maybe you don't. If you don't, here you do. Ulta is having, like, a bunch of shit on clearance right now. Usually, like, January and February, they have their clearance event where they put all, like, their Christmas stuff and, like, just leftover liters and things like that on clearance. They're, like, transitioning brands, bringing lots of brands in, taking lots of brands out. Reflow is what it's called technically. And Frank Body is a brand that we carry, which is like a body brand if you've never heard of it. They have scrubs and lotions and potions and all the things. They carry a few makeup products, but being that it's more of a body brand, the makeup in our store doesn't really sell. So it got clearanced out naturally. And I was, you know, perusing the clearance rack when I was at work one day, illegally. And I found this, and it's called Dab Blend Brag, and it is the Frank Body Illuminator, and it's just a cream highlighter is all it is. But did you see that? My glasses have been broke for a real long time. It's taken me a long time to pick a new style out. I don't know why I just don't buy these, because I really like these, but, like, they're super glued on this side, and then this side, like, this thing keeps coming out, so just ignore that. Anyways, the highlighter is just this little cream highlighter, and it looks like this, but it's so nice. I don't remember what, look, it just looks so good. It doesn't look powdery or gross or anything like that. Y'all know I'm very particular about highlighters, and this one is so nice. It's one of those highlighters, oh, could you die, that A, does not dry down to a powder. I loathe cream to powder highlighters, because once you tap those in and they dry down to a powdery finish, all your wrinkles and nooks and crannies and cracks and crevices start coming out, because it's, like, drier than what a standard powder would. I don't know what it is about liquid to powder shit, but it just makes my skin look like dick, and I don't like it, and this does not do that. But at the same time, it's not sticky. So, like, most liquid highlighters, or, like, cream not so much liquid, but most cream highlighters, when you put them on, it's like they're still sticky and they move your makeup around, and it's just not a good thing, girl. And this does not do that. And, like, hello, Veronica, do you see that highlight? I fucking love this. And I'm not one to, like, put highlighter on last. I usually put my highlighter on first, and then I go bronzer, then I go blush, just because I think it looks a little bit more natural than, like, the 3-stripe method. You know what I'm saying? Like that Instagram, you know what I mean, what the Instagrammers have. Excuse me for one moment while I fix my glasses. BRB. Okay, now I can see again. So, that Amaze, I think I got it. I want to say that, like, the regular price of this is like $12, but Jesus, it's a cream highlighter. It's gonna last you for eons, which $12 nowadays ain't even that fucking expensive, let's be real. But it's just so good. I love it so freaking much. I've been putting it on my eyebrows, on my little nose, and it doesn't take your makeup off. It's lovely. Okay, next makeup thing I have is foundation. This is the Clinique Even Better Glow Light Reflecting Makeup. So when it comes to foundation, y'all know I am very, like, I barely put any foundation on. As of late, I just like a very natural-esque, very, like, what makes me look younger I fucks with type look, you know what I mean? Because the older I get, the younger my makeup needs to look. Because once I kick it on, it's like, oh, you're not 38, you're 50. You know what I'm saying? So I think fresh, dewy, kind of, and I do feel like now that everyone's kind of gotten all this, like, pack it on, bake it, do this, drag this, that, fucking pound the makeup on your face. Now that everybody's kind of got that out of their system, I think we're starting to revert back to more like 90s model-esque with the fluffy brows and the real glowy skin, which I fucks with and I love. So I had gotten this coupon from the Ulta, and it was it a birthday? Might have been like a birthday coupon or whatever, because I'm a diamond ass bitch at the Ulta, because I spent so much goddamn money there. I don't even know how. They sent me this coupon that was for a free Clinique foundation, so I was like, cool, let me try it out. I've already tried the one that, whatever it's a concealer and a foundation with the big giant concealer one, because I mean, if it's not already apparent, your girl's lacking in the Botox department, you know what I mean? So, and y'all know the dish with the Botox. You know the dish. I got phone phobia. Yes, I have the money to buy the Botox, but I'm going to a new place, and it's just, I've had a lot of things going on lately, and I just don't fucks with like making appointments, calling people. I'm a little worried, I'm a little scared going to a new doctor. You know, it'll happen eventually. One of these days I'll get the balls, or I'll just get sick of looking at this pack of hot dogs on my forehead and actually do it. But the reason why I mention that is because I feel like the Conceal and Perfect just like ran to the fucking pack of hot dogs up in my forehead and just laid itself inside there and didn't come out for the rest of the day. It wasn't even a situation where you're like, oh, got a little creasy crease going on, and you just do this and just wipe it out. No, girl, it was like, hello, how are ya? I mean, like, lines on a page, fucking sign your name to it, you know what I mean? Like, it was bad. So did not like that one at all. So this one is like fairly new, this Even Better Glow. It is so nice. Like, it just makes your skin look so lovely. It doesn't cover a bunch. It's not meant to cover a bunch. It is I want to say they call it in the little display or whatever, they call it like sheer to medium coverage. I feel like you could probably build this up to a medium, but it's just so nice. It's like so glowy, and I really gauge a foundation by the way that it wears off, because when you're wearing your foundation 4+ hours, when that 4th hour hits, or sometimes even that 2nd or that 3rd hour hits, you're like, oh my god, is it coming off in like patches around your face, or is it all just really nicely just fading away? And that's what I like my foundation to do, to really nicely just fade away, just fade into the background, you know what I mean? And this does that, and it's just so nice. It covers enough for me, because the only coverage I need is a little bit of, maybe if I get a zit here or there, and a little bit of redness. That's all I have. If I didn't have redness on my face, I probably wouldn't wear foundation, but this, like, it doesn't cover up my freckles. It doesn't cover up anything other than it like evens my skin tone out, but because of the way I wear it, because I put it on with my hands, I blend it in, but I swear it's so pretty and glowy. Like, you don't even need any type of glowy anything underneath. It's just glowy on its own. It's just pretty. Just try it, okay? And Clinique is like super cheap when it comes to foundations. Like, normally their foundations are like under $30. I'm pretty sure this one was like 26 bucks. Quote me if I'm wrong. I probably am. Y'all know. Been out of the game for a minute or two, but this is a good one, girl. It's good. Especially for mature, aging skin. It's very nice. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Oh, I'm so out of shape. It hurts. It hurts to even like cross my legs. Okay, so the last thing I have is a brow gel. I was watching Leanne Says, and she kind of has like the same brow stitch going on as I do. Like, her brows are like very thick and wiry and fluffy, but like not in a good way. They're like curly, and they go all different directions, and they're very hard to tame. They're very coarse. And I heard her talking about this brow gel, and she was just like, oh my god, you have to try it, it's amazing, whatever. So I thought, you know what, I'm not usually one to like just run out and buy whatever the fucking last beauty guru said was awesome, especially as of late. Back in the day, yes, but as of late, it's like, if it's not coming out of Leanne, Jessica Bronze, Taylor Wins, Raw Beauty Christie or Sam Ravindell's mouth, I'm probably not gonna buy it. They are the proud, the marine, I don't know why that came in my head. They are the few ones that I trust when it comes to their opinions, because they're ones that I know that actually like use their makeup on a daily basis and like physically test the shit, right? So Leanne was like hyping this up, and it's the CoverGirl Easy Breezy Brow. Girl, when I tell you, like, this brow gel is so not like Anastasia. Who that bitch? We don't know her. We don't know what Anastasia. This is one of the best brow gels I've ever used in my life. There was an e.l.f. brow gel that I was just like head over heels over, and it was had a mascara on one end. It was like their sport blah blah blah. Had a mascara on one end and a brow gel on the other end, and we stopped carrying it at Ulta, and I was like, what the fuck? So eventually, oddly enough, I actually started putting this in my brows because it was like holding my brows. I know it sounds fucking weird, but like try it out. I'm telling you, this will like give you soap brows. But that stuff towards like the middle of the day, it just didn't hold for a very long time. Like it would make them look all fluffy and cool and like modelly at first, but then after a while they would eventually fall. But with this, they would not. So once I saw Leanne say it, I went and got it. I tried the clear one, and I was like, oh yes, girl, I have found my holy grail of brow gels. It's so fucking nice. It holds my coarse ass, wiry ass, like finicky ass brows in place all fucking day. So naturally I had to go get the colored one. So these absolutely love. I don't know why I felt the need to show you both, but it's just one's colored, one's not. I actually use them both because I use the dark one like towards the end of my brows, and then I use the clear one in the front of my brows because I don't like a bunch of color in the front of my brows, because then they start to look blocky, because the front of my brows are very bushy, and as soon as color gets in there, it's like, whoa girl, tame them brows down. I've been looking like Destiny up on the Facebook with their blocky ass brows. You know who I'm talking about. Okay, that's it for makeup. That's all I have for makeup. The next couple of things I have are some fashion-y-esque things, and I am going to try my best to link these below. If I forget, just tell me, and I will link them for you, because y'all know I forget to do all that shit down there. So the first thing is what I have on right here. It's this, I don't really know what it says, El Haver, I guess. I'm not really sure. I was up in the H&M and I found this on sale. It was only $10 fucking dollars. It is the cutest little sweater. Let me get off on my knees and show you. Oh, I'm losing my shoes. So it does have a crop to it. It crops right here. It crops at like the perfect spot. It's just super cute. And it's got like this little mock neck to it. It's so soft and nice. It's such a good quality. I got it for 10 bucks. I know I am so uncomfortable. I know it's spring and like, you know, it's supposedly pushing into summer. Like, why are you buying sweaters in the fucking springtime, beach? But I'm telling you guys, like, first of all, I live in Ohio. It could be the middle of fucking July and it would still be cold in Ohio, okay? I just love it. And it's not like super heavy. It's really good quality and it's really cute. So I wear this, usually I'll either wear it with leggings. I have these like plaid trousers that I wear it with. I've got like camo joggers that I wear it with. It just like looks good with everything. Like I could wear it with jeans and it looks cute as fuck. I could wear it with trousers and it looks cute as fuck. I could wear it with joggers and it looks cute as fuck. It looks cute as fuck with everything and I love it. It's only $10. Like even if you're like, beach, I don't need no fucking $10 sweater. It's March, it's about to be April and May, and I live in a hot area or whatever. Save it for next winter. Like it's just so cute and it's a bargain because it's $10 and it's such good quality. Such good quality. And then the next thing I have is also from H&M, and it is this. So H&M came out with this like collaboration with this brand called Pringle. So Pringle apparently is like this major designer in Scotland. Of course I had to research it. So it's like this major designer in Scotland or something that's like real chic and fresh and cute. And I came across this sweater. I think this sweater was like less than 20 bucks and it's actual sweater material. Please ignore the chocolate frosting stain on mine. I've been out of OxyClean for a couple of days, so you know. Anyways, it's this sweater. This is a fucking size small, dude. So it's meant to be, right? This is a size small. Yes. It's meant to be oversized, and it's meant to be vastly oversized. So this is a size small, and it's very, very big on me, but it looks so, okay. The reason why I got this is because I saw it and I was like, what is that? And I thought it was totally going to be way more money than it was. It just reminds me of like Balenciaga or something like that, like something designer is what it reminds me of, with the little writing on the sleeve. I just thought it was super cute. It looks super cute with leggings tucked in, like doing a French tuck on it. It's just really cute. It's got this real nice hoodie. It's like sweater material. It's super warm. It's super oversized, but even though it's oversized, because of the structure, and it's got this little like thing in the middle here, ignore my chocolate stain. Because of this little thing in here, and I don't know, the structure, the color, the striping down the sleeves, it's just really flattering on your boudet, and it's very nice, and I like it so much, and I'm pretty sure it's under $20, so I will try to find the H&M things and link them down below if I can, or let's be real, if I remember. So the last fashion thing that I have are a pair of shoes that I got at Kohl's, of all places. So like, when I think of Kohl's, I normally don't think of me shopping at the Kohl's for the clothes. I go to Kohl's to get the Nike, I go to get the Adidas. Like, I get the stuff that normally isn't discounted elsewhere, that's usually discounted at Kohl's, like Nike, Adidas, Fila, shit like that, like sporty stuff. But when it comes to like fashion-y, trendy things, I don't think of Kohl's. When I think of Kohl's, I think of like not super hip, trendy things. I think LEI, I think Mud, I think Vera Wang, whose line I never really, I don't have a business meeting to go to, so I don't really fuck with Vera Wang. So, and J-Lo, which is a little too flashy for my taste, let's be real. I don't think of stuff that's like really cute, chic, hip, trendy. You know, when I think of Kohl's, it's mainly like, I think Kohl's, LEI, and Mud, those 90s brands that back in the 90s weren't hip to the plus size, so I was too fat to wear them while all my friends had them all the time. I was very jealous. That's what makes me think of when I think of Kohl's. But I do go up in there looking for sporty stuff sometimes, and like gifts for other people, because y'all know that Kohl's cash. It comes in handy. So, I was just perusing the shoe section, and oh, I buy shoes there too. I buy Converse there, like my Chuck Taylors I buy there. I buy, I keep wanting to say Airwalks, not my Vans. Oh my God, Airwalks, is it 1996? Anyway, I buy Vans there. I buy tennis shoes for like Aiden or Tim there or whatever, just like run around tennis shoes, because again, that Kohl's cash though. And I happen to come across these creepers that are so fucking cute. They are so cute. They're by the like SOOOO brand or whatever, which I never really find anything that I like, because in that particular brand, I always feel like it's very, what do I want to say, high school, middle school-esque style, you know what I mean? It's not, and I live in Ohio. Ohio is not the most trendy state in the world, and I live in a community where nobody knows, everybody around me wears buckle jeans and American Eagle hoodies. Like, nobody wears fashion-y stuff. So when I saw these, I was like, oh, excuse me, yes, I will have those. Thank you. Okay, now that the sun's going away, you can actually see them. They're dirty. Oh, cool. They got like paper towel or something on them. They need a bath, but they're like the cutest little creepers. And once they're like, I don't know, they just make an outfit pop. They're like really tall and they're super cute, and I used to wear these all the time back in the 90s, and I love it. I'm living my 90s fantasy with these shoes. These shoes look so fucking cute with this sweatshirt, a pair of leggings, or a pair of like I said, I have plaid trousers that I wear with this. With these, oh my God, girl, you look like a fashionista. They're just so cute, and I never would have thought I would have found them from that SOOOO brand, but I fucking love these. They look so cute with everything. Tim likes to call them my Pee Wee Herman shoes because he said When I wear them, it reminds him of Pee Wee Herman, like, you know, when he like does that dance where he like puts his foot out and he's like dun 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 dun, dun. And he's got those like big creeper shoes on. That's what it reminds him of. But they're so fucking cute, and they make your legs look longer, so they totally make you look skinny. Like, they're just the cutest shoes ever, and I wear them like with everything now. Hence the reason why they're soup sturdy, but they look so cute. They look really fucking cute with like faux leather leggings and like a hoodie, and they're super cute, and I love them. I got them at Kohl's. They were only like $30 or something, and they're like actually really decent quality. They haven't fallen apart, which normally like the SOOOO brand or whatever of shoes that I buy at Kohl's, like they always fucking fall apart like within a couple of months. Those have lasted a while. I've had them for a while. If I can find a link to them, I'll try to search them out and find a link to them and put it below. Okay, girl, the last thing, because my mom's probably on her way over here right now. She's going to interrupt my video. You know what I've been really into? Remember, probably like, I want to say, how long ago? It had to have been like 4 or 5 years ago. Those two girls, it was like a mom and her daughter, and she was like, and I am wearing a bra, and my daddy is dead. And they like went on Tosh.0 and stuff. Totally been binging out on their videos. Those bitches are so fucking funny. Like, I wish they would have like done something, like made a reality show out of them or something. They were going to, and then I guess they denied them or something. I don't know. Who cares, right? I've been looking them up. They're so fucking funny. It's just so funny. And the mom's like, yeah. What did she say? Monkey ass bitch, yeah. And she's like in the back hiccuping. And then the one where the dog like attacks her face. Oh my god, dude, it's so good. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look. I don't even know how you would find it. Let me see how you would find it. I forget what they're called. They're like two girl. Let me look it up. And I'll tell you what it is. Very Bad Ladies is their YouTube, and she's like, "This is my mom, Cindy, and yes, my dad is."
Hey, I'm Cindy. I'm Ashley's mom, and I don't appreciate one bit of you little fucking whores and little son of a bitch. Who do you think you are by going out making a video of me and my daughter? How dare?
Ashley Gay, that's her name.
Yeah, this video goes to all them whores on Facebook. This is Cindy, and I'm Ashley. Cindy. Hi. Georgia, you're talking about my niece, and I don't appreciate that one bit. How would you feel?
And she's like, and I do wear a bra. I'm not wearing one right now because I'm going to bed. Oh my god, dude. I can't. It's hilarious. You have to look it up. They're called Very Mad Space. Wait, Very Mad, all one word, space, Ladies with a Z. Oh my god, dude. It's amazing. Fucking YouTube gold. Okay, last thing. Well, I got 2 more things, but I don't know when we'll have time for the last one because it's food. Oh, I got shows too. Jesus, this is going to be the longest favorites ever. I hope my mom doesn't come and interrupt it. Okay, I've got this. This is a, what are these called? What is it even called? I don't know what it's called. Oh, it's called a Theralite. So, it is no secret that I suffer with depression. I suffer with seasonal affective disorder as well. It's probably pretty evident that, you know, this winter has been especially bad, just by judging by the amount of videos that I put up, the fact that I barely do anything to myself anymore. Like, it's been pretty bad this winter. It's getting a lot better now that it's springtime and that I've gotten this. So, basically what this is a light that it just came out weird. That mimics the rays of the sun. And if you don't know, like, sunshine is essential to well-being, to depression. It helps with depression. Vitamin D helps with depression. Like, the sunshine just does a lot of things. Good weather, things like that. It just makes you feel better. And I was looking into getting a Theralite because I do take a lot of natural supplements that help with depression, and I don't take depression medication. I'm trying to veer away from that. As I think I've told you guys before, I've given you guys like some suggestions of some of the stuff that I take for depression. I take SAMe, I take a daily vitamin, greens, like greens powder. I try to keep the pH in my body balanced, and things of that nature, like natural supplements, hormone supplements, stuff like that. Cerevital, like HGH hormone supplement, things like that, just to keep my mood better. And so I looked into these Theralites. I'm like, does this fucking really work? I looked up a bunch of reviews on Amazon, and beach, it fucking works, and it works real fucking good. Like, I can completely tell a difference, especially like right now it's sunny out, but I'm telling you what, y'all know I live in Ohio. This is the fucking first time in Ohio, like probably starting, I would say last week, is the fucking first time we've seen sun in like months. Like for the entire, oh no, she awake. Oh no, she awake. Hello. Tina the Terror was taking a nap, but she's awake now. Oh no, that means we're gonna have to cut the video short. Oh no. Hi, little girls. Did you have a good nap? This is another favorite, my little baby Wings. She's another favorite. She's all better now. She's not coughing anymore. Oh my god, I love her so much. I love her so much. Anyways, back to the Theralite. So I totally was like, is this a crock of shit or what? And I did a bunch of research on it, and I found one that has, so if you plan on doing this, there are ones that work and ones that don't. Like, anybody can sell a fucking Theralite. The only difference is it has to have a certain amount of lumens. Do your own research, but it does have to have a certain amount of lumens for it to actually physically work. So I researched a bunch on Amazon, and I found one where like people had light gauges and we're testing it with light gauges, and it actually works. The fucking substantial difference between especially on days where it's like real gloomy, between those days using this and not using this is insane. Maybe it's a fucking placebo. I don't fucking know, beach. It's a good goddamn placebo if it is, because it surely fucking worked on this beach. Like, I am so much more productive. I'm in such way better mood. Like, it totally makes a difference, and it works. It is incredibly bright. I'm not going to put it on right now because obviously I'm like in a well-lit room. You're not going to tell the difference anyways. Like, bitch, to the point I could probably use it as like a photography light. Just saying. It's incredibly bright. So basically what I do is I wake up in the morning, I put this on my stand. You do have to be within a certain distance of it. Like, you've got to be within 12 inches of it in order for it to work. Like, if you're like setting it up on your desk while you're working on the computer like 3 feet away from you, obviously it's not going to work. It has to be within a certain range of you. Just do the research on it and you'll kind of like comprehend what I'm talking about. But I set it on my side table, and I set like right beside it. It sits like right here, and I sit on my phone for half an hour, and I point this light at my face for half an hour. And I'm telling you, like, energy wise, production wise, like everything, I just feel so much better when I use this light than when I don't use it. I can absolutely tell the difference between using it and not using it. Like, it has completely changed everything. It's fucking awesome. I love it. I love it so much. And I'm pretty sure this was only like 25 or 30 bucks. Like, it wasn't that much. Just if you think you want to try this, make sure you find one that's legitimate. Make sure you find one that has the correct amount of lumens or whatever else. If I remember, I will link this particular one down below so you guys can snatch it up, because this one does, of all the research that I did and reviews that I read, this one actually works, and it fucking worked for me, and it worked goddamn good, girl. Real good. Okay, so the last thing that I have, this is it. Swear to God, this is oh no, I got shows. I'll list it. Let me tell the shows real quick. Okay, so shows, as far as shows go, there are 3 shows that I have been like head over heels for. Let me look them up. The first of them being an Amazon Prime original called Fleabag, and it's like a British show. Like, they have British accents, and I'm pretty sure it's like in Britain or somewhere, maybe Scotland or something. I'm not really sure. Y'all know I ain't good with that. It's called Fleabag, and it basically just follows this girl that she is like a single white female just doing her thing, and she lived with this girl who was her best friend, and her best friend died and or committed suicide, and it just kind of goes along her life, but it's fucking hilarious. It's kind of like a, what do they say, like breaking down the fourth wall or whatever. Like, she kind of talks to the camera a little bit, and it just like follows her life, but it's hilarious. It's like definitely like a woman's comedy, but it's really funny, and it's super easy to binge if you want something to binge out on. The episodes, I think, are like 24 to 27 minutes long, and there's 3 seasons. I think there's only 8 episodes to a season, I want to say, so you could totally binge it in like a day, which I did not, but I totally could have. Okay, and then the next thing I have is Kidding. I don't know if I've ever talked about Kidding before. It is a show that has Jim Carrey in it, and it's based on, basically it like follows his life. He's like Mr. Rogers, essentially. His name is Jeff Pickles, and he's basically like a Mr. Rogers type guy, and they just kind of show the behind the scenes. Like, he got in a car accident, he lost his son, and they talk about, I'm like holding Tina down because I don't want her to like get up and go piss somewhere. They like talk about the death of his son or whatever else, and it can get like a little bit, okay, it's a little much, but at the same time it's like really odd and funny and weird. Y'all know I like weird ass shit, and it's a weird ass show, and it's I love it. The last one, well, the last 2 are HBO shows. So if you don't have HBO, you're not going to be able to watch them unless you watch them on Flixtor, which at this point, I don't even know if you can watch Outsider on Flixtor, because I don't know how long it was when the first episode came out. But anyway, the first one is called The Outsider. Beach. If you haven't heard of The Outsider, it is like literally one of the best shows that have come on, I was going to say TV, that have come out like in a very, very long time. It is completely terrifying, but in the best way. Like, it's such a good show. It's basically about The Outsider. If you've ever read Stephen King's The Outsider, it's that. It's basically about this doppelganger who like mimics people and then kills people, and it's just a really good show. You just gotta watch it, girl. And then the last one is McMillions. This is another show that I heard Leanne says talk about. I don't know what she goes by now. If she still goes by Leanne Says. I'm not up on the whole YouTube lingo. If she still goes by that right now, I'm not super sure. But it is a show that I heard her talk about, and then Tim was like, oh my god, have you watched McMillions? And it's basically about back in the 90s. Remember the Monopoly game for McDonald's? Like, when that whole shit was going down, I was obsessed with Monopoly. Like, my uncle worked at a dump, and I was like, dude, can you give me some Monopoly tickets? Like, I'd make him get McDonald's boxes and shit like that, and we'd go over to my grandma's house and like sift through all the tickets that he had. But anyway, so it's about these people that like scam the Monopoly game. Basically, you just have to watch it. It's a really good game, or a really good game. It's a really good show. It's like a documentary type show, and it's like still running now. So I'm super stoked to see the next episode. It's just so interesting, like how they did it, and then like just the fact that those people like won that way, because I remember seeing their faces like posted on shit, and they weren't actually winners. Like, they fucking bought the tickets or like got the tickets legally. It's crazy. You have to watch it. It's the most interesting thing ever. Okay, now I was gonna say then, but then I said now for the last, very, very last thing. Please don't chew up my foundation, little Tina. Thank you very much. I didn't even know she was awake. She probably pissed in my living room because I didn't get her out in time. Anyway, it's been real hard trying to get things done with this little baby around, just saying. Okay, so last thing is food, and it's just the solar bread. So y'all know I was on the keto for quite a while, and I went off the keto. I wasn't digging it. It just made me feel weird. I didn't really like it. So I went off the keto, but I had just come across this in my grocery store, and it's called SOOOO bread, and we have like no keto options around here at our grocery store. We're starting to get more, but there was like, when I was on keto, there was like nothing, right? And now there's like all this fucking, oh, tasty fucking pizza, keto this, keto that, keto bread. Even though I'm not on keto, like, I feel a lot better eating this than eating like regular bread, and it's actually fucking delicious. The only one I've tried is the sweet oat one, because I'm not like a huge white bread person. Like, I don't really fucks with white bread. I'm like, girl, I could just eat bread, just bread. But when it comes to like store-bought white bread, I don't really fucks with it. I can do like an artisan white bread or like a French bread, but just like some fucking Wonder Bread, I don't really fucks with that. Like, it's got to be like baked and good and yummy for me to like want to fuck with it, you know what I mean? So this, I love making. It's so good with avocado. Like, to make avocado toast, I smash some avocado up, some little salt, a little pepper, a little lime juice. It is so good. I would never have guessed that it was like a keto. Like, it's only got 3 net carbs in it, and let me see, 8 standard carbs, so like 8 regular carbs. It's got 4, how is it 3? Oh, it's got a sugar alcohol in it. It's got 8 total carbs, 4 dietary fiber, and then 1 sugar alcohol, which makes it 3 net carbs. Even though it is like technically a keto bread, it doesn't have, like, the base of it is not eggs, so it doesn't have that real eggy taste and that weird ass texture that like regular keto bread has, because you're using basically just eggs to make it. Like, it's just so good. It is a lot different texture than what like a regular bread is, but not in a bad way, you know what I mean? It's not that weird rubbery like hard texture that like regular keto bread has. It is closer to regular texture because the base is Vital Wheat gluten versus eggs, but it's real good, girl. And the sweet oat, with the avocado on top, or with some peanut butter or some bananas on top, is so good. So I figure it's better than regular bread because it doesn't have the gluten, doesn't have like all the nasty. Oh, I guess it does have the gluten because it's Vital Wheat gluten, right? I don't know. It's the same calories as regular bread, but it doesn't have all the carbs and sugars. So I like it. Okay, so that is it for my favorites. I will be having the other videos come out at some point in time or another whenever I fucking get around to it. You know how a bitch be. But that's it. That's it for my favorites. What have you guys been favoriting? I know I had like some makeup stuff in here, but I've actually been saving my points at the Ulta, and I've got like over $200 in points, and I'm about to go do like a coronavirus haul and buy up a bunch of makeup. Listen, Tina can hear me in here. She's like, let me out, Mom. Tim just let her out. So, my bae is home, so I'm gonna go eat my lunch, and that's it. That's it for my video. So sorry I had to cut it short, but y'all know, first of all, this video's been like an hour long, and second of all, Tim is home, so I got to go. So, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. That's it. Y'all know I suck at intro, so I'm just gonna cut it off. I love you guys, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.